Okay, hello. LoneStar number 74 today. Okay, so A, B, C, and D should all be familiar. Well, D's a little tricky. But A, B, and C should be familiar by now, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to do the first one with you, 2 divided by 1/3. So 2 divided by 1/3, right? And it's keep, change, flip. So we're going to put a 1 under the whole number. We're going to keep the first fraction. It stays the same. The division sign is the change. It changes to multiplication. And 1/3 is going to flip to be 3/1. And then just like multiplying fractions, all we're going to do is multiply across. 2 times 3 equals 6. 1 times 1 equals 1. And this is where you would typo, but you don't have to. Remember when there's a 1 underneath it, because 1 will go into 6 times, or you can just drop that. And the answer is 6. Okay? So I started with a whole number, and I ended with a whole number. If I start with a fraction, your answer is going to be a fraction. You're going to do the same process. Put a 1 under the whole number, keep the first fraction, change the sign, and flip the second fraction, and then multiply across. Okay? B, describe each multiplication of decimals. Okay, so you're going to look at your vertical, you're going to look at your horizontal, and you're going to tell me how many are shaded in the vertical, how many tens, how many are shaded in the horizontal, and then what's shaded down here where they meet is going to be your answer. So you're writing me 2 decimals. So if you were doing 5/10 times 3/10, you'd have 0.5 times 0.3, and where they met would be 15/100. Okay? And then let's look at C real quick. It says find each product. This is multiplying fractions. I'm going to do the first one. 3 times 2/3. Just like with division, you put a 1 under the whole number. All right? And then when we did the division a while ago, remember we did the keep, change, flip, and then we multiplied across. So on this, that's all I do. Mama. Sorry, y'all. I put a 1 under the whole number, and I multiply across. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3.
Mama.
Then you're going to take that, and you're going to typo. Hold on, baby. Hold on.
Mama.
What? Hold on. You're going to typo. Top in, bottom out. So you're going to take 6, divide it by 3. 3 will go into 6 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. And 6 minus 6 is 0. So that means 6/3 equals 2. So your answer for this one is 2. So you're going to do the same process for the next 3 problems. You're going to put a 1 under the whole number, multiply across, and then typo, top in, bottom out. Okay?